Hey guys, my name is Sid and welcome to another tech review. If you're ever worried about this, then I've got the new tech toy for you today. This is the Oukitel K10. This is a really interesting device because it's really good at one thing, and that is crazy insane battery life. The best feature about it is its 1100 milliamp hour battery. So the iPhone 10 in comparison has a 2700-ish milliamp hour battery. So this guy has 5 times as much battery almost, and that's pretty amazing, and that's what makes this device so cool. Now, my experience with the battery life has been amazing. This phone on standby lasts me like maybe 10 days. When I was using it heavily in the US as a hotspot and charging my phone off of it, it still lasts me 3 or 4 days. So guys, if you want battery life, this is the phone to get, no doubt. Now when you first look at the phone, it looks pretty rugged. It's got this cool leather back and it's got a pretty big display. It's 6 inches big, and that's the first thing you'll notice about this smartphone. Something like what an iPhone 8 Plus with like an OtterBox case might feel like. So here is my iPhone 10 and here is the Oukitel K10. You can also see the difference in thickness. It's almost twice as thick as the iPhone 10, and it's all just taken up by the battery. It comes with USB-C. It's also got 2 cameras at the back and 2 cameras at the front, which makes it quite a feature-packed phone. It's also got a 6-inch display that's supposed to be full HD, that's over 1080p. It's 2160 by something. Screen looks pretty good. It doesn't really compare to the OLEDs. For content consumption, this thing is pretty cool because it's got a really big screen, and you can check out YouTube and stuff on it. It looks pretty nice. So let's get on with the video. The speakers aren't bad, they sound slightly tinny. The iPhone 10 definitely sounds much better. But then again, this phone is in a completely different price package, so I don't really want to compare the cameras or the sound quality or even the screen for that matter of fact to the iPhone 10. So this phone comes in at about $300 right now, and the guys over at GearBest sent it over to me to check it out. So if you guys want to go buy this phone from GearBest, I'll leave the link in the description. They were nice enough to send me the phone. I took this phone with me to the US when I was on vacation, and man, was it so useful there because you can actually use this phone as a battery bank. So in the box you get this USB cable, which is like a USB to USB-C, which I think is one of the best features of this phone. So if you got like a 2-phone setup, so you got like, say you want to have an iPhone and an Android, this phone is killer because you can charge your iPhone from here. Let me show you guys real quick. Boom, charging. This is a really cool setup because I can just take both phones with me, use one as a battery bank for the other. That is such a cool feature. Apart from the USB-C to USB-A converter dongle that they give you, they also give you a USB to microphone dongle because this phone doesn't have a microphone jack. It's only got USB-C. So they give you those 2 cables. They also give you an ultra fast charger. So it does 5 amps, 5 volts. So that's going to charge this guy up in about 2.5 hours, which is amazing. So you charge this up for 2.5 hours and it lasts you for 7 days, which is pretty cool. If you use a standard USB-C cable, it's going to take you about 4.5 hours to charge it. Also in the box, you get this case, which they give you, which is not bad. I prefer the way the phone looks without the case on it. They also give you the screen protector, which comes standard with the phone. Now the fingerprint sensor on it is pretty good, and it unlocks fast. It's also got Face ID. I haven't really set it up, so I don't know how much I can tell you about that, but the fingerprint sensor works pretty well. The phone comes with Android 7.1, which is a previous version of Android, but it's not too bad. It still runs most of the apps. It's a pretty stock Android experience, so you've got your app launcher there. The basic Android experience is pretty much standard, but they do have some weird looking icons in there. So if you guys want to like change those, because they are pretty bad. They have like this whole metal look going on, which I'm not a big fan of. In terms of performance, it's got a Helio P32. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. It's supposed to be an 8-core processor, but I do find it slightly laggy sometimes. It's not too bad. Most apps work really well, especially like, I was trying out some pretty intensive apps. I tried PUBG on it as well. It worked pretty decently. I pretty much suck at the game, but yeah, not bad. It handles games pretty decently well. In terms of the cameras is where I feel this phone suffers the most. The cameras are very okay. They don't do well in low light. The video quality is so-so. If cameras are super important for you, don't go for this phone. I'll just show you guys what the camera looks like. I have to take Zoe out for a walk anyway. So let's just quickly go and take her for a walk, and I'll show you some video and photographs that I get from the walk. Alright guys, so this is a low light, kind of low light situation, and I'm going to be taking Zoe for a walk. Zoe, you want to go for a walk? Alright guys, we're in the left where there's slightly better lighting conditions. Camera's not doing too bad here. When it's dark, the shutter speed just gets killed, so you can see it looks like a stop frame animation almost. But as you can tell, when you have plenty of light, it's much better. Selfie camera as well, much better when you have a little bit of light. Here you can see it's my building. Camera lacks image stabilization, that's why it looks so shaky in my hand. So I'm gonna go and show you guys a little bit of the Burj. Alright guys, it's so hot in Dubai right now, I'm sweating, and I think Zoe's completely exhausted as well. One thing about this camera is that shutter speed is pretty low. From the time that you click on the button to the time it actually starts recording or taking a picture, it's quite a while, which is unfortunate. I think the camera is the main weakness of this phone. Man, it was so freaking hot outside. Another few features that I wanted to highlight about the phone is that it does have NFC inside it. Anything that supports NFC, you can pretty much tap the phone and it'll pair with that. Overall, I think it's a very interesting product. People complain that Apple doesn't have a very high battery life. And so if that's your main criteria for a phone, I'd say it's a really good purchase. It's got pretty good specs in it. You know, the form factor is not bad. It's definitely unique in the phone market where everything has started looking kind of similar. This definitely has a different look to it with its leather back, its design accents, you know, the silver screws on the side, the buttons are nice. Now, the thing is that a lot of you guys were asking me to do a giveaway. So let me know if you guys want me to give away this phone. I was thinking of doing the giveaway because I don't use it as much now. It's slightly used, but in really good condition. So if this video reaches over 500 likes, let's keep the bar a little high. If it reaches over 500 likes, I'll do a giveaway of this phone and I'll give it to somebody who leaves me a really nice comment. So my opinion of the Oukitel K10 is it's a pretty good phone. If you're looking for a budget Android phone and battery is your #1 criteria, it's a pretty good phone to buy. I'll leave a link in the description for GearBest where you can go check it out. So that's it for my review guys. If you like this video, hit that like button, leave me a comment, subscribe to watch more tech reviews like this. I do them every once in a while, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.